Hey everyone, my voice is stuck looking like this, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. So, anyways, up for some New Year's updates. I'm gonna have to post this early. I just uploaded this on December 30th. But December 31st is New Year's Eve, by the way. Anyways, alongside Deputy Hazard McQueen and President Mater, I've got four more cars, such as Marlon Clutches McKay, Derek Williams, Caleb Worley, and Jet Robinson. Nah, wait there. For Caleb Worley and Jet Robinson, Caleb Worley's color scheme kind of reminds me of Dale Earnhardt there. Well, Caleb Worley is the black number 3 before the black number 3. Take a look at All Good Auto Parts. The Lucky's Yard before the Lucky's Yard. This is Caleb Worley from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Well, ironically, in my car's headcanon, both Caleb Worley and Davey Apex grew up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So here's Jet Robinson, number 17. Number 17 is also Daryl Cartrip and Matt Kenseth there. Jet Robinson, Southern Gold High Test Gasoline from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Well, I don't have any cars who grew up in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina other than Jet Robinson. But no lie. Well, for my car's headcanon, Jet Robinson's real name is Horace Jet Robinson. You can feel free to use this name whenever you like. Well, for Aloysius Bori over there, well, and for this prop I built, well, we'll see how that's going to come along later. And what's this, you may ask? Well, currently this desk is twisted, man. Now it's about time I show you. Well, once I hated doing character elimination uncut. Well, I did regret doing this. Well, I decided to make a new character elimination series, which is made by a character elimination graduate, Jesse. I'm just going to use this figure, so you're just going to have to deal with it. But like I said earlier, the only thing I don't like about this figure is that the eyes. They're wrongly portioned, though. Maybe I got the wrongly portioned eyes figure. Anyways, I did speak up for an announcement there. Well, this other table are the other teams. So, unlike character elimination uncut, Jesse's character elimination is gonna be like no other. So this is Jesse's character elimination. I did show this in the Christmas live stream, but I don't think all of you have seen it. I use Google Slides for that. I highly recommend this one. So we got Team Radiator Springs with Mater, Luigi, Guido, Fillmore, and Ramon. But Sheriff, Flo, and Sarge are new to this team. Team Girls, the name has no changes, though. But other than that, we got 5 new contestants. Team Star Tugs is still the same, except it now has Grampus, because Algain will not be appearing in this series, because She's probably my OC, and I don't think OCs will be recognizable. Team Piston Cup has no changes to Claude Scruggs, Floyd Mulvihill, Krusty Road, and Ralph Carlo, but now has Dale Earnhardt Jr. from Team Fast Axe. But has 3 new contestants: Hall Ingus, Dirksen D'Agostino, and Slider Petrolski. Team Legends is a new team. So we got Tony Steerington, Michael Smith, Cale Yarbrough, Barney Revlick, Gunnar Gearson, Charles Johnson, Devin Bradford Rutherford, and Sterling Marlin. Well, Sterling Marlin did make the NASCAR scene in 1976. Made his last start in 2009. Well, so long, dude. Team Zero thinking the name has no changes, but now has Zoran, Zip, and Zug. Zebedee's still the same, but we now have Papo, El Guapo, Dusty, and Chick Hicks. The major difference that I'm using the render of Dusty from SMG4, but Dusty is more carified as a 1986 Buick Regal or Grand National. Same as that was the exact same car mold as Chick Hicks there. Chick Hicks is in Team Zero thinking because everyone knows what he did on the track. Team World Grand Prix is a new team with Francesco Bernoulli, Max Schnell, Nigel Gearsley, Jeff Gorvette, Raul Cerul, Carlo Veloso, Miguel Camino, and Shu Todoroki. They have made major appearances in the Cars 2 video game, but since this is a team of 8, I want to exclude Lewis Hamilton and Rip Clutch Gunsky. And maybe even... Okay, I think that was all. Team Rust Bucket is a new team, but has 7 cars instead of 8. So we got Zeke, Buford, Cletus, Tommy Joe, Judd, Lewis, and Jonathan Wrenchworths. I put Jonathan Wrenchworths here because why not? He's a rusty car and he doesn't compete in the Rust Bucket races there. Team NASCAR is a team of Cars characters that are based on their NASCAR counterparts, such as Matt Kenseth, Scott Riggs, Elliott Sadler, Ricky Rudd, Ken Schrader, Michael Cartrip, Jeff Burton, and Ricky Craven. There's 2 tied cars, the 2 tied rides. Well, who will make it to the show then? As an elimination series. And there's 2 M&M's cars as well. Team International is a new team with Otto von Fassenbottom, Goodmund. Well, Stefan Goodmund, though, because Eric Goodmund had passed away in 2012. As Stefan Goodmund made his major appearance in the Cars Major National video game. Full name not confirmed, but it's just a headcanon full name. So it's Giovanni, Koji, Gerald, Fletcher, Yuri, and Philip. So my petition, make the pointless character Yuri make a major appearance. That's why I wanted this. And Team Aviators. Well, because I can't find a Estonian jet fighter anywhere, I'm just gonna have to make it to a six car operation or 6 plane operation. So don't expect Jesse to be the host more often, but rather it be whether or not Lightning McQueen or Scott Winmeiler. Mater's already the contestant. Maybe I'll cut the fetch hunting episodes to 4. So we'll involve finding Marlon Clutches McKay, Derek Williams, Caleb Worley, and Jet Robinson. As what's with the fetch hunting episodes and character elimination uncut, you may ask? Well, it's a part of active competition. It's none of the least. Well, as for using the Scott Riggs diecast there, that's actually a Johnny Benson diecast, which is made by Racing Champions. Well, I don't know if the diecast line is still around to this day. Probably not. Now for this character elimination show, you have to go through my rules. Don't confuse Maggie Splitzer's Lightning McQueen. Well, Lightning McQueen's already unrecognizable as Deputy Hazard. Funny side story, I did think about Scott Winmeiler being in the show, but I did pack up eventually and found Scott Winmeiler, and I was like, what are you doing here, Scott? Well, of course, I probably didn't think about doing this until the last minute. So for the elimination format, instead of having someone being picked and eliminated, we're gonna have a point system. Yeah, a point system. Well, instead of everyone voting, well, we're just gonna have a point system depending on performance. Well, the reason this NASCAR had this then ago, and its point system though, yeah, they're just using it for the useless playoffs. But I'm just gonna take my character elimination series to a whole new level here. It should be one of the team members' performance there. Also, when to expect character elimination uncut coming out? It's coming out January 1st, 2024. Yes, it is coming out that date. So expect the Colin Frankenbach YouTube channel's New Year's resolution to start this series and eliminate those guys as possible with the points. And in the end, which team member would lead the point standings? We're about to find out. Okay, I'm thinking this should do it for another video. Thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned for Jesse's character elimination coming out on January 1st. I will see you guys next time.